the internal panic attack I've just had watching you be a presenter.
Oh, it's fair, the man who has nothing to lose.
Back in my day, all you had to do is fucking write 20 minutes of material every 45 years, and then you were done. You were done. Your career was made.
Sounds like me.
I did that in COVID because I'm mint at fraud.
What's a climax, don't you?
Elton doesn't.
Like Jane in between us, so when Simon keeps mentioning his bird, he goes beep, 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 beep.
I haven't seen a bit.
No, not Simon.
No, sorry.
All the best.
No.
Slag people off behind their back like a good person.
Yeah, dick gobbler. Fuck.
I was nearly a drug mule once.
Because, look,
He's got me! He's fucking got me! Oh, do it right!
There's only fucking 8 gigs and there's 9 of us. Like, who are we killing?
Yeah, have you seen a dog try and make toast? 1-0 dog, lad. What? Don't give a shit about your 9 lives. That's cats. Yes, the boys! We are proudly brought to you today by Manscaped, the world leaders in male grooming. Tony, it is important to give your balls that extra bit of TLC, okay?
It sure is, Jamie.
Your initials, TLC, Tender Love and Care Tony Carroll. That's what they call him, mate. And part of his reason is because his bollocks smell pristine. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, it's me balls, it's, do I do all that? You need to be grooming your balls, lads, yeah? So, with Manscaped, if you go on manscaped.com, the link's there for you. The link is there for you, and you type in Green Room as your discount code, you get 20% off and free shipping. You get all this stuff. I've brought this out especially, the ball deodorant. You need your balls to be smelling nice. Like hard days graft, you think you're getting a suck? Nah, mate. It could be the perfect gift. Father's Day. Look, it's Father's Day. I hate to break it to you. Your mummy's sucking cock. Do you want your mum to have smeg in her mouth? No. So get your dad Manscaped. Code Green Room, 20% off. See you on the other side. Give your mum a little wink. And
Balls
say,
ahoy.
balls ahoy.
Hi guys, welcome to Hot Water Green Room Podcast. Just want to let you know we have a 7-day free trial period for the Patreon episodes. There's over 50 episodes over on patreon.com, and also there's live shows on there too.
Absolutely, Jamie. Mate. So get over to patreon.com/hotwatersgreenroom. Try before you buy. Dip your toe in paradise before you have a nice swim in us. The tiers start from £3 a month, and we've got a £5 tier and a £10 tier for extra perks. We want to see you there because that is where the magic happens. Let's get into the episode.
Get to the cash machine.
Hot Water's Green Room. Hot Water's Green Room.
Hello everyone, welcome to Hot Water Green Room Podcast with me, Tony Carroll.
Me, Jamie Hutchison.
And today, I've got a friend.
Yeah, podcast supremo, one of the best comedians in the country, Adam Rowe.
That easy.
So, because like last time I did this, you weren't here, it was Callum.
Yeah.
And I only know you as Tony that I've known for 13 years.
Yeah.
And I don't watch podcasts, so I've never watched the episode. I watch the clips, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't watch or listen to full episodes of anything.
Yeah, I don't do it, yeah.
So watching you do that intro, just the internal panic attack I've just had watching you be a presenter.
Why?
It's so conflicting to who you are in my head. Do you know what I mean?
Why? Because I'm not professional.
It's not that you're not professional.
Yeah.
You're very professional.
Do you think so?
You're a very successful nightclub manager, aren't you?
have,
like,
yeah.
You've changed the nightclub scene in Liverpool.
Thank you, mate.
Twice over. You know what I mean?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm also a podcast man.
Of course you are. Absolutely.
And a compare.
What?
And a compare. You
Oh,
think
yeah.
you can compare
Look
before?
at this, lads.
Before you compared.
The boy's back. The king's back.
What do you mean compare? Where have you been comparing?
Hot Water Comedy Club.
In October.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't want, but it was, he roofed it though, but it was...
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
What,
Have you not been even trying to do it again?
Yeah, I've got one next week.
When did you last do a show?
When last time I done a gig?
Yeah.
Um,
If you say
Your birthday,
October,
innit?
I'm getting off.
When did I do
Oh
that?
no, I know.
Me
Christmas
and
on
you.
you.
Me and you. In
Oh,
Runcorn.
Runcorn, that was...
Runcorn, yeah. What, lads?
When was that though?
Runcorn, getting out of my comfort zone, aren't I?
But when was it?
Feb,
No,
wasn't it?
no, a few weeks ago. Yeah. A
Yeah, March.
few weeks ago, wasn't it?
But like I thought when they started taking off
Yeah.
and you were flying, I thought you'd like go fucking balls deep and get back into it.
I have. I've just been booked for Paul Smith's.
Not by what you've just said. You've done 3 gigs since October, and one of them is next week.
Yeah, but then the day after, I'm going to Isle of Man to open for Paul Smith.
Sick.
Thank you.
Good.
And then after that, I should get the bug then, I think.
Do you not think maybe you should have done more warm-ups before you do like a 800-seater for Paul Smith?
Fuck off, like, come on, you know me, mate. I'll wing it.
Got a new set? Or
No, I've got a material.
still doing the Cat on the Roof?
No.
No?
No.
Is that gone?
Cat on the Roof.
Have I?
I don't think I've seen
The
it.
Cat on the Roof. Oh, lad. It was a fucking fire joke. It was a really fire joke.
Oh, I do know Cat on the Roof.
Oh, they're doing it last week. I still knows me seller. No, yeah. No, it's going all right. It's going all right, mate.
Of course it is. You were always the funniest one of all of us.
Thank you.
And we always told you that.
I know,
Do you know what I think it was psychologically? I think you were scared to try in case you failed.
Oh, shit.
Let's delve deeper.
I think
It all starts when Mum left.
I think you knew you were dead good and you were scared to risk your talent by actually investing in yourself.
Oh, fuck. So what do you think you should do? Maybe
You just got to go for it.
just go for it.
Yeah.
And then when I do fail,
But you won't.
I won't.
No.
That's the benefit I had because I was shit for ages. So I had nothing.
Yeah, I've
always
never
fear the
had
man.
that.
Always fear the man who has nothing to lose.
He'll win any fight.
I'll go to your neck, mate.
Yeah.
Death
man
is
who's got
nothing.
Like Conor McGregor's hard enough, but if he fights a smackhead on the street, McGregor's dust, isn't he? Because that smackhead will fight to the death.
Yeah, he will, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I need to
Become a smackhead.
become a smackhead
Yeah.
and fight for my life.
Yeah.
Sounds well. What time are we bringing in there?
But you should be gigging.
Yeah, I know, but I will eventually.
But you won't though.
31,
I'm doing
lads.
15
What time
sets this week.
I've got time on my hands at 31.
I'm 31.
Well, yeah, this is your career.
Yeah.
Mine's career is fucking...
This should be your career.
There will be eventually. I'm in a transition place.
You've been here for 13 years.
No, but it
Like
takes
fucking
time.
Tottenham.
I'm loyal, mate. I don't want to just leave. You know, something that I've set up, mate. You know what I mean? I want it to be on top. It's all
You're
going
scared,
gravy.
Tony.
Like
Let that fear go.
It's like Lingard, so much potential. He's
Yeah.
33.
You're the Ravel Morrison of the comedy game.
Fucking love that.
Oh, lads, remember that?
Mercurial
Ferguson said he was the best player, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Ferguson also said when he left that Phil Jones is going to go on to be the greatest player in the history of Man United. He said that on record,
And he was proven right.
which shows his entire career was a fluke.
I love Phil Jones. Do you know, just creaming 120 grand a week, mate, and does fuck
he still
all.
there?
He's still, yeah, he's not finished a training session. He's not allowed.
He's not allowed.
No.
They pay him 120 grand a week to stay away from Carrington.
He just ostracized. So I went, nah, mate, just bring
They're like,
it.
look, no one's going to buy you, so just stay at home.
Have you ever been in a green room, mate? You're like, oh, fuck me, lad, not you. So like fucking mood hoovers. Who are just like, oh, this is going to be a shit gig, innit? There,
That's the
fucking
greatest
window.
thing that Have a Word's given me is I very rarely get them now because I don't have to do every gig and I don't like I look at the bill sometimes. Oh yeah, we only used to do this gig for this money, and I'm like, go ahead. And you're on with this, and I go, I'd rather do gig for no money at HotWater and try an Uber than just go and sit with that 2 cunts for 4 hours while they tell me, oh yeah, all these young ones now, everyone's getting booked because they've got fucking tits or
ADHD.
disabilities. Back in my day, all you had to do is fucking write 20 minutes of material every 45 years and then you were done. You were done. Your career was made.
Sounds like me.
And just the thing is with Jungle and shit. The Jungle, shut up, lad, it's dead.
Used to do 2 shows Thursday, 2 Friday, 3 on a Saturday, 2 on Sunday if you were lucky, and then people just stopped coming. I don't know why. Maybe they see me do the same set 6 times and thought, we get it. But no, I'm not blaming me. I'm blaming everyone else apart from me. I refuse to look internally.
That does sound like me, that one.
Oh, I hate some green rooms. Some green rooms are amazing. When you see a lineup, you're like, oh my god, weekend with 3 other piss cans. Are you fucking this is a lad's holiday, lad? When the gigs get in the way. Oh,
When the gigs get in the way.
I love all that, mate.
Jamie Hutchinson, Mark Nelson, Mick Ferry and Kai Humphries.
Dream lineup.
I've honestly pitched this on air before, where, do you know, like we have balance of styles and stuff like that. I just think they should, like the Glee, for example, where you get the hotel and that, is just have the piss cans together. have the fucking vegans together and all that. Do you know what I mean? Just let us enjoy ourselves.
Non-alcoholics are
I'm
vegans.
sick of drinking with that fucking porter in Birmingham.
Who's Porter?
The fucking hotel fucking shift guy.
Oh, him! In the Penta Hotel.
Yeah.
I love that hotel.
He's dead
It's a fucking
sound.
great
So-
hotel.
What are you drinking with the fucking porter?
Because all the comics go to bed.
All the comics go to bed.
I'm working on my Radio 4 pilot. I must get an early night's sleep.
You just end up with him in the
I just
bar?
ended up with a security guard, lad. Sound fellas. Shout out John, mate. He's a good man. No, what's it like? You've just been to the US of A.
Been to New York twice and Nashville in the past month.
What's the green room culture like there? Are they all like?
Quite weird because I always I can see myself moving to New York or Austin or something at some point. I can see that happening, but like New York comics, the ones who are doing well are dead sound and dead happy, and the ones who aren't flying
Oh, better.
are just a bit like they don't like me. I can feel them being like, "You're right, lad, yeah." So you just waltz in from the UK, do you, and just bounce straight into this really sick lineup. But the ones who are flying are like, "Oh yeah, I've seen your stuff." Like they're dead sound. So it's weird, but when you get a good one, like I only did one gig when I was there last week, and it was Shane Gillis's one. So he just booked all his mates, fucking fire lineup, dead sound, everyone, the green room on fire.
Is it dead competitive over there then? Oh yeah.
No, it's sort of like what we've built in the Northwest, where it's like we're all sort of helping each other out because comedians are in control of their own industry over there, even more so than over there. Yeah. So it's a lot more like, oh yeah, come and do it. Like if there's clicks in that, the same way there is over here, but it's.
Do you think, obviously, because you've always said that since I've known you since you were younger, you've always thought about living in America, haven't you, obviously, but do you think it's hard now because of the pod now?
Yeah, because they'd have to come.
Yeah.
Like I've already said to Dan and Carl, like after Nashville, I was like, I'd live here. Yeah. You two should look about. But then when I went to New York and I was talking to the comics there, they were like, you wouldn't live in Nashville. There's not enough comedy there. Yeah. You'd live in Austin.
That's where Joe was just brought to do a snooker club, innit?
So
That's what?
Joe Rogan.
I've already said to Dan and Carl, I've planted the seed. Like, let's just fucking go.
Did you go to go there? No, obviously because it's a bit far, innit? But Joe Rogan's club looks unbelievable.
I thought you said snooker club.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's opened a snooker club. It's a wild career left. He's bought a comedy podcast and he's like, you know what, I got 100 mil from Spotify. Yeah.
Let's fly Stephen Hendry out here.
I want John Parrott now. Get him over for
They're doing exhibitions of old snooker champions. Steve Davis and John Parrott at Joe Rogan's snooker all Austin.
Yeah, but as I say, you know, because obviously you have to. That's a big fucking life change, that is, to like obviously Carl's band to come over and Dan is band. Obviously,
well, that's what it'd be. Like they'd have to convince their partners.
Fucking hell, big move, innit?
Yeah, and I wouldn't go without them. But if they even hinted, that's what happened. That's why we went to Nashville. I went, do you reckon we should go to Nashville? Be laughed at, and they were like, yeah, we could do that. I booked the flights and the accommodation on the business card. I was like, well, fucking...
Yeah, let's go and have a little scope.
Like, fucking hell, what have you done? I was like, in that, innit? Yeah. Non-refundable, but it's a share base, 10 grand the flights. Like, get on board, we're going
to... Wish I had a business card.
Well, we couldn't have a business card,
lads. Fucking
I'd be ringing at 3 in the morning and go, Jamie, lad, I've just fucking rang the dealer there, lads. Fucked it, man. Can't pay our rent on the studio, that hasn't been built yet.
Is it tax deductible beak, lads?
Jamie, help me write this off, lad, please. Spend 3 grand in a beer engine.
How do I make this look like a business meeting? Lad, you and Minty need to get here now. We need to take a photograph and we need to have contracts out. We don't need to sign them. We just need them on the table with a pen. Make it look like we were discussing stuff.
I did that in COVID because I'm mint at fraud. When it was COVID, what me and my mate used to do is book the Britannia for 3 days midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just go on the piss all week. Because I'd nip in work, do 9 to 5, then go back out on it. And during COVID, there was a time when you couldn't get in a hotel unless you could prove you're on a business meeting. So we're trying to check in, check in with Bader on booking. And they went, oh, we need your business proof. I went, what? I went, oh, 1 minute. So I go off into the distance, into a corner
Which wasn't suspicious at all.
Under the staircase. I'll be back in 1 minute with my proof. So I went on my phone and I just like made up A1 Business Supplies Limited and emailed myself saying, oh, I'm all set for the meeting. Screenshot, crop out the time stamp, very important. And you go, right, we're here. And my mate has had a conversation with him about what business we're doing. And then it all falls apart because I've done A1 building supplies and he's saying we're marketing executives. So I went, look, at the end of the day, mate.
Define business, though. You should have said he was a brass.
We said we're businessmen on business.
You said I'm going to just fucking bum his head off, mate. Like,
Brass has got to work through COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got to eat.
He's going to be skint if he doesn't suck me off, so it's up to you, mate.
Business. I love coming up with little frauds.
I'm
like
his
that,
pimp.
That's not fraud, really, though, is it?
It's beating but it's beating the system. It's overcoming an obstacle.
Yeah, but what little weirdos are checking anyway? Just fucking let us
just like
crack
saying.
Yeah.
Do you know why we're here? Look at us, we're cross-eyed pissed.
That's what
Lad, you fucking say that. Like, during COVID, you've got to like give this fella some credit. Everyone was on it. I remember coming to... You done a fucking groove in the outdoor of 54. And it was when, like, you had to be sat at tables. And we were all fucking up and dancing and that. And the police turned up. And you come in and went, the busies are here. And everyone acted like the fucking toys in Toy Story. And just fucking sat there. Didn't fucking move.
I had it on lockdown, mate. Boss. I even covered the gaps with, like, floral grass stuff. The police couldn't look in to see everyone dancing.
Andy's here.
Yeah. And then the police just
Shots
come
on the table, mate.
And you just talk to them and go, so, you know... How's the lockdown been treating you, mate? And then someone runs in and goes, the busies in here. Everyone sits down like that, look.
Having a
6
meal.
meters apart like that. Having a meal, yeah. That was a mad time, that.
I love it.
We had to put Scran on in a nightclub.
I went on a first date and they did like a table and the next table was empty. And they went, do you want your pizza? We've got to sell you it. Or do you want us to just put it on that table?
Mate, madness.
People
People fucking starving, mate. Just going to food banks and we're wasting all this food.
I love how now on stage COVID material is treated as nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? With the masks and coffee. You remember?
That was a mad time.
Garlic bread. I don't want a garlic bread. Put it there, mate.
Oh, it pains me. It's the new Brexit, I think, which was the new Olympics.
It's so funny watching comics who obviously like wrote a fire COVID bit and they just refuse to let it go. And they're like, yeah, so you remember COVID? Yeah, you remember it? I'm like, yeah, it was fucking last year. And I was like, oh, it was fucking hot, hey?
Oh, you are a bit close
When
together.
God's like, what did you do to try and save mankind? Did you all look after each other? No, we just put arrows on the floor in the supermarket.
I don't know about you. I've not made any banana bread. Shut up. Fucking boring cunt.
I think we should pick a date this year. Let's say it's like August the 12th. And after that, any comic who does a COVID bit on stage, you get gonged off, even if it's like your tour show.
Someone just comes in with a gong.
Fuck off.
Get off, dickheads. Like your tax returns have got to be done by like September the 1st. Just
boom.
Like Jane in between us, so when Simon keeps mentioning his bird, he goes beep 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 beep.
I haven't seen a bit.
No, not Simon.
No, sorry.
All the best. Put that in the trailer.
Just being gonged.
Absolutely gonged off. On guard.
Should do a gong show, shouldn't we?
There should be one, yeah.
Should be one, yeah.
Hot water, 100%. I don't know why it's never really happened.
That's a show, that actually. Yeah.
Oh, they've got the Monday night sort of special
No,
night.
that's Mong show. Oh. Sorry.
Tony.
Sorry.
VAR, yellow card, 1-1, you're off.
I know. Fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it just... Gong show's only good if there's a reward for them, and Binty won't give someone stage time as a reward because he's like, I'll just progress people whenever.
Could do a cash prize.
You could do, but I just don't think people want it enough. Yeah. You should get the same acts every week, I think.
Yeah, just so I get stage time. Yeah. The only good thing about the Monday is, and to be fair, and most of the nights here, is that there is a progression here and there is. You can't get stage time for new comic.
Yeah.
Regularly still as well, because you do pretty much see the same faces now, don't you?
Yeah, there's nights every night in Manchester now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, it's not just here, it's just everywhere, isn't it?
There needs to be a comedy club in Manchester that's open 7 nights a week. There needs to be another one. The Frog's not enough.
Yeah, that Creatures does a few, doesn't it? But I've not done that.
So you mean like a purposely built one, yeah?
Yeah. Got one
I
eye
wonder
on
why
that.
you say that.
Got one eye on that.
Oh! It makes you want to book me, mate. I'll do one. I'll do
She's
one
done
every
more than 4 gigs that year, then I'll think about it. Like, yeah.
I'll do one every 5 years, mate. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into the business. But as I say, it's been a long time. But I think I've earned my stripes, mate, haven't I?
No.
How long have we done it for?
13 years. It'll be 13 in June.
Class of 2010. We used to talk about that in the 2014-15.
Did ya? You
The
used to say-
14-15 season went, hey, we're like that 2010 year old squad.
I don't know, you know,
killer crop.
ours was special, you know.
Well, that's what I mean. That was like a bar for us.
Was it?
You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
fucking hell, them 2012 fucking knobheads, lad.
It's quite mad, isn't it? That like, especially from like, we're quite, not me obviously, but yourself, Paul. It's quite we're from the same area as well. Liverpool. It's weird, isn't that? Like how many of us?
How many people
like,
went to our schools, man?
Yeah.
Like Cardinal. I know you only came for like a week in sixth form.
Yeah.
There was you, Lewis Phillips Calvert,
yeah.
Pete McCole, Tony Simpson, Jake Mills. They all went to Cardinal.
Mad, that isn't it?
There's a school in Manchester that had Brennan, Simon Lomas, Liam Pickford. That was like a conveyor belt for the bit.
Never heard of them. I wish them well.
Listen, right,
Where did you go?
I went, right, Robbie, mate.
Right, Robbie.
02, 07, mate.
Right, Robbie.
The fucking
That's the name of a school.
Yeah, the glory years, lad.
Sounds like a cafe. Sounds like a fucking cafe.
Right, Robbie.
Going right, Robbie's for the butty, lad.
Right, Robbie's sake, mate.
Fucking hell.
Some school, mate.
What
Right,
primary school did you go to?
The Mags, St Margaret Mary's.
Oh, would you?
Yeah. Another elite school.
St Mary's in the village, mate.
St Clement's, Abbey A. Right, Robbie.
Our school, like we talk about on Have a Word all the time, our school's infamous. They created comedians,
Foot players.
foot players, and there was 7 murderers in my year.
Was he?
I won't name them, but convicted murderers, there's 7 in my year.
Anyone dead, yeah?
Yeah. Someone got like stabbed to death while we were there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I don't
You
even know.
remember Joey Lappin?
Oh, yeah, Joey Lapp.
He was,
yeah,
he was in some white glasses.
Fucking
He
hell.
got stabbed to death.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Fucking hell, that's mad, that. Liverpool for you, mate.
Yeah,
Keep it light.
had a few runs. We had someone who was a mint boxer, and he was on Manchester Arena, on the undercard, and he got done for heroin the week before.
Same my school, yeah.
Week before he was meant to play the arena, got done for heroin.
Yeah, same in mine.
Like, if you just do the fight, you'll make millions.
Yeah, but you don't make millions when you first
On the
start.
undercard.
Well,
About
no,
200 quid.
no, but eventually though,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he might not have been good. That's why he was selling heroin.
I was nearly a drug mule once.
I think you were going to say a boxer. I was going to say you're liar.
Oh, I was a boxer.
I've done boxing.
Yeah, so what?
I'm 0-1.
Oh,
Oh, you are, aren't you? Who was that with Elite Steel, was
Elite
it?
Steel. Yeah. He did our podcast today.
Did he?
Oh, he's a good lad. I went boxing because I was getting bullied off some girls.
Yeah, I remember,
So
yeah.
my mum was like, "Fucking hell, you need to get fucking in the gym, you lad." So we went to this spit and sawdust gym in Hardwick. Yeah, I ran by a guy in trackies and moustache, and I like, "Fuck, this is real, mate." Vest top tucked in. Joe, them blokes, I was like traveller call out video type fella. I'm like, "Oh, this is."
I'll fight you in your garden.
This is. I was a fucking shithead in school. I just terrified of my own shadow.
you junkies bastard. I'll fight you in your garden.
I fucking hate it. But Amy and Stephanie nicked me ball and I didn't ask for it back. I mean, mum's like, "You can't be doing that, lad." So I went to this gym in Hardwick and they have all punch bags on. And I spot one that's not tied properly. Because I am always looking for the weak spot, lad. And see, it's not
I
tied.
can't believe you were a bit of a ming, you know. You got the demeanour of someone who's had scraps and won.
Oh, I grew out of it. The year 5 transition from Jamie, I went on a PR spin to Hutcher. I changed. Oh, when Spider-Man goes black.
He never went back. Only fucks black women, Spider-Man now. It's a new part of the universe. New part of the Marvel universe. Like Spider-Man is just banging black women.
You know what I mean? Spider-Man 3, where his suit turns black and he's like, "Fucking don't give a fuck, mate." It's like slapping fucking
Yeah, I've
Mary
never seen
Jane.
that
out.
either.
Right. It might be a special on I watch. So this punch bag's untied.
Yeah.
So I'm going on that one. And I was just pushing it. So like, oh yeah, jab, weave and all that.
Squaring up to a punch bag.
Yeah, but I pushed it.
I'll fucking do you, lad.
I pushed it like that. Fucking fell. And everyone else is concentrating on the bag and they look round and see me. I'm a very good actor. And I went... And they was like, "Fucking hell, he is well hard him."
Because you punched it off.
He thought I punched it off. Like, he's nails him. So I'm like that getting in me locker. So I'm like, fucking banging everything. Like, fucking hell, don't mess with the hurricane, man.
Hurricane, don't you?
That's what I was like. And then the guy who ran the gym, he was like, "We've got the next trick yet." No, it's here. And we went, oh, I'm going to work
I
with
love
you.
the idea that he runs the gym, hasn't seen you throw a punch, and hasn't gone, just do that again for us. He's just gone, no, let's fucking sign him now, give him a contract. The bag's on the floor. Like, what more evidence to be? Don't look at the CCTV. Why would you bother? No. He's the next Ricky Hatton, and I'll have no words said against it.
Oh, this is it. He was like, we'll do some sparring next week. You look like you're ready and stuff. I went, fuck yeah, whatever. And I went in the week after, mate, and I got absolutely fucking banjoed off this lad. I just stayed in the corner like the fucking shell defense.
What was it like for you boxing then? Did you training for like so many weeks? You know,
I just lost weight.
Did you?
And did one pad session with Paul Smith, and that was it. Elliot trained with Duke McKenzie for 6 months, but didn't tell me. He lied
Duke
about
McKenzie, is it your name?
it. 3-weight world champion.
Same with him for 6 months.
Yeah. And told me, I'm not training, it's just a charity, innit? Day before, dropped a video with Duke McKenzie, been training for 6 months, hope you're ready. Oh. And he'd had a growth spurt and put about 2 stone on. And I just went for a few runs.
That was
And you
for...
got to win though.
No, he beat me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, just about. It went the distance. It was the only fight to go the distance, apart from Kai and his brother. But he knocked me down. And we were like the 5th fight. And the first 4, as soon as someone got knocked over, they went, I'm out. Because they were like, I've turned up, I've done my job. He knocked me down and I stood straight back up and he was celebrating in his corner. And Milo McCabe went, nah, lad, he stood back up and I was like, fucking get here. The referee's gone, where are you from? Where are you from? And I was like, Liverpool. And he went, where are you now? I was like, Newcastle. And he went, not quite. I went, Blythe then, get out the fucking way. And he went, get out the fucking way. And he went, go on, fight on. And then in the second round, I knocked him down. Yeah. He was slipping a bit, but I fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the third round, it sort of petered out, like, because we both knackered.
Oh, that was comedians versus comedians, wasn't it? And it was, that's still happening now.
No, it only happened once.
I thought it was like a yearly thing.
No. They talked about doing stuff like that, but they didn't want to make that one less special.
I'd just do commentary or something.
There was a commentary scene. It was John Robertson, that the lad who does with the long blonde hair, does like the dark room thing, and he had like a co-commentator that changed every fight.
Yeah, I'd do all that, mate.
Who would you fight now?
Anyone, anytime.
Like Freddie Quinn's, for years said he wants to fight me.
Oh, I'd love to see you and Freddie fight.
But he thinks he's got some sort of chance. He's got sleep apnea, lad. He can't breathe in his sleep. Like when he's lying down and his body's trying to do nothing. His body's like, how do we breathe? Like, imagine if you fucking lung punched him, it's just over, isn't it? I just run round the ring a couple of times and then he'd be
Freddie run around with a cat machine on him.
But like fucking Street Fighter, he's just fucking wobbling in the middle of the finish game. Out.
Love to fight Rob Thomas.
See, he's too big for me.
Nah, he's not for me.
No, not for you.
Fat cunts.
Yeah.
I'd love to fight Rob Thomas. I'd love to put him
He's a
out.
little pusser.
That would be when a stoppable force meets a movable object.
Fucking turkey. Hey, fucking turkey. He'll have another hurricane.
Such a good PR. The stoppable force. I said that when we had Natasha Jonas on last week, talking about boxing nicknames. Oh, I said that story last week, didn't I?
You did, yeah. It was
Sorry,
Saturday.
don't start. I've got fucking short-term memory loss. It's all that time in the gym, man. They hurt your payment. Talking about boxing nicknames, because my theory is have a shit nickname, because then you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I'll be a useless bag of cum.
When we had Paddy on our podcast, he asked us what our nicknames would be. And I initially trying to make a joke, said I'd be Adam the Eye Rowe, because of my eye.
Yeah.
But then Freddie Quinn pointed out you wouldn't go for your weakness, would you? Like it wouldn't be like Stephen Legs Hawking. you've got to go for like your strength.
Man, it'd be weird, so then you'd be freaked out. So Tony the Dick Gobbler Carroll or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freddie topical material queen.
Yeah, just going like...
Yeah, you might beat me up. I'm going to suck your dick.
Yeah.
Knock me down and it'll be easier for me to suck your dick.
Yeah, Dick Gobbler. Fuck. That's what he gets.
Why'd you always go to dick sucking?
I think he's closeted, you know.
Nah.
There's definitely been a turn in the past couple of months
What?
where the gay
ladies,
20s
man,
came out. Like,
So was Elton John.
He weren't.
Elton John was married.
Mate, Elton John might be married, but he was shooting fucking flutes up his ass in band
Apparently
practice.
Elton John, like his big thing wasn't that he wanted to fuck people. He used to like watching them.
Watching them what? Get fucked.
So he'd get like men round and let them all fuck each
And
other.
then he'd wank.
He'd just sit there with a bit of weed and just watch them fucking.
Didn't he wank?
He just watched. Really low sex drive, but he just got off on watching people fuck.
He doesn't get off, does he? If he's just
like internally, he doesn't physically come, but he's like enjoying it. He's sat there just like,
though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
What?
He's a climax, don't he?
Elton doesn't.
My mate's I've got that good looking mate, and he's been used as
Tell the story about me. Go on.
he's been used multiple times where fellas have like wanted him to fuck the wife and stuff.
I've been asked to do that by one of our listeners before.
Fuck off, really.
A listener asked me and Dan to double team his wife, and he wasn't messing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he just watched. Was he allowed to touch?
We didn't do it, Tony. You know, because Dan's married with 2 kids, and
hopefully they're listening to this as well.
Oh, do you think we'll ever get to that level? Oh, that is a bad double team.
We get set up, us lads. We get set up.
Well, I got offered to go back with a couple years ago. I told this story when Ralph Little did our podcast because he was there.
Yeah.
So I did an open spot at the Comedy Store circa 2013, about 10 years ago.
Just started then.
Yeah. And this couple and their daughter come up after the show, and they just stood near the comics, and we're having a drink in the bar. It's me, Ian Coppinger, Adam Bloom, Carl was there with Sean, who we used to work with in Blue.
Oh, yeah, I remember Sean, yeah.
And Ralph Little. And
fucking mad.
And this couple come over and they're like, oh, this is really enjoyed your set and stuff, and they're talking to me. And the daughter's there, and she's quite fit, you know what I mean? And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to fucking make a move to the daughter there. Go to the bar next door, and the daughter's just like getting a bit sort of distant, and I'm like, oh, that's gone. But then the ma comes over and just starts dancing with me, right? And then she just kisses me, and I'm like, love your fellas over there. And she goes, come with me. She sucked me off, right?
Where?
I didn't finish, but she sucked me off in the toilet. And then she goes, I want you to come back to the hotel room with me and my fella. Like, it's what we're into. That's why, like, she gets all pissed off. She doesn't like us doing it. And I was like, And Ma's obviously gone to her. Like, we're gonna try and fuck him. And the daughter's gone, oh, fucking hell.
I'm fucked off.
Right? So I was like, I can't go back with you. She was like, why? I was like, because I don't fucking trust you. Like, this couple and their daughters are coming to me and gone, I'm going back to the hotel room for a fuck. I was like, I'm not going back there. I'll be fucking getting bummed by him or something. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I didn't go. But Ralph Little, like, when he come on our show, we like, do you remember this? And he was like, oh my fucking God.
Did you remember it? Yeah,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Because, like, what happened was she kissed me. Yeah. And then Ralph Little's face just come out of nowhere. It was just there. And, and he looked at me and he was like, lad, what are you doing? It fell at me. And I was like, she kissed me.
That sounds like a fever dream, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like I'm making all of it up.
Asking a couple asking you to come back, and Ralph Little pops and goes, don't do that, lad. Keep your conscience. I bet you've been asked for some weird shit.
No, not really. Like, I've had, for some reason, lesbians go for me a lot.
So much. You just stood in the corner. Like the cunt who does the voiceover on Saturday Night Takeaway. That's what it looks like, innit?
Not allowed to sit
fucking
down.
Big Sue in the corner over there. Big Sue.
You don't even give him a chair, but
No, that's it. Because this is obviously where, when we're taking the show, it's just the exact same setup.
It's
so
just that you stood up, lad. It's like
So,
five
like,
in
is
the
he a
booth.
Defenders I bought him?
What?
Is he a Defenders he's got on?
yeah, it's little autism.
Too much
Then
noise,
the
mate.
headphones.
Oh, no, they're Defenders.
He thinks
I've had to pad the walls behind him as well, because sometimes he's just like...
Fucking hell.
freak out.
he's got a Fisher Price soundboard. He thinks he's
Got a GCSE keyboard. DJ. Dictionary. DJ.
no, so lesbians tend to go.
Yeah,
for
I don't know why. I don't know what the vibe is. Maybe just because I look, I don't know, rockery or something, like pairs of lesbians. Like
And
one
you got
of
little man boobs.
yeah, one of them
We're
won't.
talking about lesbians. What?
They're
Where's
into
this come
Dylan.
from?
They're into Dylan.
They're into Dylan.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I don't know why I get lesbians just go for me because they don't want anything long term. Because
I've been with a lot of bisexual women.
yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, like almost every girl I've ever been with
I
has been
haven't seen it,
bisexual.
and I'm like, I've got like I look like a butch lesbian as well, you know what I mean? Like,
You do a bit now that you've
I
said
know.
it, actually.
I
If
know,
you were
I know.
called like Teddy,
yeah.
like it makes sense, you know what I mean?
I know.
Like that, I know you hate it when this gets brought up, but remember that girl on Plenty of Fish?
Yeah, I do, mate, yeah.
What?
It was on my Facebook memories. It's honestly, lad, so I was on Plenty of Fish, like just fucking stalking, and there's a girl on it, and honestly, if you were to put, like, you know those filters you put now where it changes into a girl,
Oh,
Tony would look less like Tony with that filter on than look, if this takes me a couple of minutes, you can just cut like
No, we can cut around it.
It's fucking bad.
It's fine.
So obviously when Adam sees that, it gets screenshotted, it goes on Facebook.
Where will that be? Have I sent you it on Instagram? On
Did you send me recently?
I think I might have, you know.
But mate, it's fucking bad. She's gorgeous, obviously. But
Great personality.
yeah.
Oh, it's not there, but I know.
I'll
that
find
is.
it. I'll put in the clip.
I
I'll
want
find
Jamie
it.
to see. I want to. You've got to film his reaction. Like. Oh no!
Do you know what? I think I'll have it.
We'll find it. We'll chop the...
I'll chop.
Have you got it?
Do you know what I also need to get though? I need to get your old profile picture where it's at the exact same angle. I've got to, lad.
And what are you going to put them together? Make a little meme, are you?
I'm going to tweet it the second we're done recording, yeah. I need to show Jamie both of them so we get the full impact of how funny this is. Right, let me just find this profile picture from back in the day.
I went on Plenty of Fish as well, you
Yeah.
know, messaged her. She fucking still didn't message me back.
Did you not?
Glad you're not ready for this, you know. Like, this is, like, I haven't even overhyped it.
Oh, no.
And I know it sounds like it's not going to be worth it, but I promise you. Right. So that is your podcast co-host and friend.
Famous. Yeah.
Tony
I
Callum.
remember
Yeah.
that picture.
Right. And you've got to understand, I'm on Plenty of Fish looking for love.
She's got the same skull.
Same skull.
Tony Carroll, what are you on about, lad? It's the
It's the
That doesn't
same...
look that like me.
What are you talking about? You messing?
It doesn't look that much.
Dylan, come here.
Come here, go on.
I'm chatting shit.
It's the same person.
That's Tony, yeah?
Yeah.
Just so you know, right?
See him pouting everything.
And she's got the same mouth.
Yeah, we both
You've got
suck it good.
Look at your noses. Just look at every individual feature. Look at the nose.
I generally feel that's just
Oh, she's got a fucking little shit nose. I've got a little cute one. I've got a little cute button.
Lad, you've got to hunt her down, you know, and make love and make a little...
And make a little Tony.
I'd go on Ancestry.com first.
He hates this, you know. Every time I mention this to him, he gets all tense and
I
shit like
don't.
this. Because I know how annoying that is. because look, he's
Got me! He's fucking got me! Oh, you ate it right! What a lad.
Oh my God, lad.
Where did that come from?
Too
Spat on
excited.
the mic.
Can we do a slow-mo with that from the trailer?
Oh, it's getting cut out.
That is insane. It's the evolution of man pose thing, you know what I mean?
What, like with the apes in a row?
she's your Homo erectus, lad.
With each other's missing link. That is crazy.
The gene pool might be too close, though. If you do meet her, don't know what you'd create if that came out of her.
Oh, mate.
I need a drink after.
I said this, though. What did I say on your episode?
What?
When I co-hosted with you, everyone's got a doppelganger, mate.
Yeah.
There's only 4 billion people in the world.
Yours is waiting for a mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
So fact.
I've been getting that more again lately. I think that video must have gone viral
I
again.
think I've seen it again the other day.
Keep getting, oh, you look like that wait for a mate guy.
Waiting for a mate.
Which
And
one?
what's yours?
You're not seeing the
fucking-
Australian
yours
who's waiting
is
for a mate who's crashed his car.
Oh, yeah.
Yours is Les Battersby. And I'm Janice.
We get Collins and Janice.
He was air hostessing on my fucking flight last week. I was shouting at him, he was ignoring me.
Hey, Jamie! Jamie!
Literally, like I'm just like jet lagged to fuck on my phone, and some fella's like putting the things up, and I'm going, Jamie! on a full flight coming back from New York, and just to send it to him.
And I'll tell you now, it wasn't a compliment. It was haggled, balding ginger man.
I put that video up again the other day. I was talking about it when we played that charity footy. when I make Alan Shearer.
You don't really mention this very often, do you?
No, I don't really know, but I do what I love about the video is when I meg him and your reaction after it.
What do I do?
Flip.
Do I?
Because they never pass you the ball.
Yeah, because you meg him and you lose the ball.
I know, but I wasn't asked.
I know you're not asked.
Put the ball through the all-time Premier League top goal scorer's legs. I wasn't asked about chasing the ball after it. And you go, fucking hell.
Yeah, because I want to win at any cost.
I know. I want to just get my fucking little Megan. Wasn't asked about the score. Wasn't asked about all yous, mate. Was asked about me.
Yeah. Wonder why we lost.
That attitude.
Same
Rob,
with individuals.
Rob Thomas was on the team as well. 2 fatties. There was not many pressing going on there, was there?
No.
Wasn't-
Park the buses.
Wasn't Robson?
Park the trucks.
Wasn't Rob trying to get thingy subbed?
Savage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
Robbie
it
Savage.
was,
He was
yeah.
like, he's shite.
Yeah,
he's
just couldn't
booing
get
him.
him off. He
Yeah.
was shite, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Crap, lad.
What a fucking stupid pairing.
Guys,
Alan
we
Shearer
get
and
in
Robbie
there.
Savage.
We
Like,
should have
yeah,
got
we're going to make this nice and even. So Robbie Savage is going to play for one of yous, and Alan Shearer is going to play for the other team.
That was good, that.
A good day.
Was, wasn't it?
Footy brings people together.
It does, mate. And we had to support our team, didn't we? You just supporting the other team the other day.
Oh, Marine
Yeah.
and
Marine and
Runcorn.
Runcorn.
Yeah, everyone
Marine
comes to the podcast Spiritual Home for have a word,
Yeah,
innit? So
Marine contacted us.
don't know why
and said,
we-
"Do you want to be
Wallace is
our-"
the official mascot, do you know what I mean? He's the official
I think,
dog of Runcorn.
Marine just said, "Do you want to be our?"
Just a rivalry.
I think so. Yeah.
Trying to
So what I
stop
love about like the scene we've built with like yous and us and like
Yeah.
Rob's podcast and Mild High and that. Every now and then there's like a little people try and make us rivals.
Yeah, that's it.
And but back in the day, that was how it was, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
We were all fucking horrible to each other. Because we were all like, there's only fucking 8 gigs and there's 9 of us. Like,
Yeah,
who we killing?
Yeah, someone's got to go, mate.
But now, like, we're all mates. We're all fucking buzzing off it. It's funny.
It is funny. Like, I think people just want that, innit? Because people want to pick sides as well, naturally,
Yeah.
don't they? You know what I mean? So,
It's really funny when I put like a clip up. Like people will comment like fucking well better than Paul Smith.
Yeah.
Shite that. All he does is talk to the crowd. One of my favourite things in the world though is when I get in a taxi and he starts slagging Paul Smith off.
Lads, it
So
happens to me all the time.
I join in for the whole journey, and then just as I'm getting out, I go, I was best man at his wedding, by the way.
yes. That's class, that.
Like,
I just had the
just
party.
doesn't even do jokes, lad, does he? Doesn't even do jokes.
I just had the
Comes
party
out and
with
talks
him,
to the crowd. Like, what happens if the crowd's like got nothing to say? So you just fucking stand there for 20 minutes. I'm like, I know, lad. We all say the same. Like, every comedian's just like, he's shit. He needs to write a joke. And we're all just taking the piss out of him. Like, he's embarrassing. Like, he might be selling tickets, but he's bad. He's just terrible, isn't he? And the driver's like, I know, lad. It's a fucking joke. Like, people like you, grafting and that. You're grafting, you're writing bitch. You know what I mean? We're creating these, like, stories and worlds, and he's just going on and going, oh, your job's shite. So knobhead, lad's like, I know, lad. And apparently he's fucking like dead rude to and I slag him off. Full car journey, and then right at the end I go, one of the soundest people you'll ever meet, best man at his wedding. Anyway, have a good one, lad, yeah.
I end up arguing with taxi drivers, me, if they say anything. Like about Paul. And I used to, when you first started blowing up on Paul, I wasn't in the game at all then. But I used to proper piss me off. I used to reply to comments about you or Paul, you know, if they said something bad. And then now I get it, and none of you fucking reply to them. You let me get fucking bullied.
Why not seeing them? Tag me. I'll back you.
Well, thanks. Need help getting a bad lad.
I just ignore it, you know.
I know, I do ignore it,
Oh,
but people screenshot them and send me them. And then I see them then.
Here's what you do, right? Because I've learned, because I used to react. I'd be like, you fucking horrible cunt. And occasionally, if I'm in the mood, I'll go for it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kill them with kindness, lad. It's the best thing. It's so funny.
That's what I do.
So when they're like someone will reply to like a tweet of mine, it's only an Everton fan, right? Everton fans hate me.
Yeah.
Or like a Man United fan or something to be like dead horrible, fucking shite, fat, ugly,
Yeah,
scouse,
yeah.
cock-eyed swat. It's not even funny. I just DM them. I'll be like, lad, look, anyone who's leaving a comment like that on the internet, obviously not in a very good place at the minute, so I just want to let you know, whatever you're going through doesn't last forever, and I hope you sort yourself out. All the best with it, lad. Get better. Lad, 100% of the time, they will reply and go, lad, I am so sorry.
Did he, yeah?
And they like tell you everything that's going on with them because they're always having a shit time. No one happy is calling you a fat cunt, or they're not just not doing it. Do you know what I mean?
My dad's quite happy, like.
But they're not doing it. So
I know what you
and
mean.
it hits a fucking horrible bone with them because when someone's that nice to you, you can't then come back with and you're fucking this.
Yeah.
Like because then you look like the biggest cunt in the world.
But the only thing that affects me, say it's not me personally, as you know, I skip myself, I don't care, don't give a fuck. But it's other people who care about me seeing it. I hate that, you know what I mean? Because then they're like, oh, I've seen that comment, you know, and you're like, don't forget, like, then you're trying to explain to them that I'm not arsed, and then they're asking me if I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not.
That's when your mates send it, though.
Yeah,
innit?
that's what I mean. Like your mate or, like a family member sees it. It's fucking not nice to them to see, is it? You know
No,
what
but it's when your mates send it and go, you're having that.
yeah, they do it on purpose to wind it up.
I have my Twitter settings set so that if someone doesn't follow me,
Yeah.
I don't see it. So if they're not a fan and they don't follow,
Oh, can you do that?
yeah. So if they don't follow me, I don't see the things.
You do that on TikTok?
Just don't read the comments on TikTok.
I get the
do it.
screenshots of me to send to me.
I'll just block all your friends.
Just sit on my own happy.
Dylan has to sit through it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just make people pity me. That's all I do. So someone will give me grief on Twitter. I'm like, sorry, mate, I'm just trying my best. And then they'll freak out and be like, no, sorry, lad, you're classless.
The one that used to bother me the most,
Yeah.
the one that done my head in and really got to me, like I was in a fucking hole mentally with this for months, was like the Mackies thing. And when like
Oh, yeah, remember that? Yeah.
car crash. Lad. So I had a car crash. I'm having a panic attack. Fucking woman in the Mackies. It was like 50 odd, maybe 40 odd. Wouldn't let me in to sit down. It's pissing down rain. I'm shaking, having a panic attack. And I'm holding a fucking laptop and a Lion King notebook, right? And I'm like, love, can I just come in and sit? I was like, if you've got to sell me something, like sound, if you can't sell me something until you're properly open, whatever, but can I please come and sit down? I'm having a full-on panic attack. And she went, we open in 20 minutes. You can come in then. She slammed the fucking drive-through window door. I was a fucking idiot and tweeted it.
Yeah.
Someone then defended the woman going, well, actually, you're just being a fucking fat entitled cunt trying to get into Mackies early. And I found his profile on Facebook and tweeted, this is guys being a cunt. If everyone wants to fucking tether them for me, be great, right? It went fucking ballistic. And now the narrative of what happened that day is totally different.
Yeah,
so like, I'm not saying I regret tweeting in the first place. I'm not saying I should have. Yeah. But what happened was a middle-aged McDonald's manager seen me having a panic attack and was like, fuck you, not asked. Yeah. Wouldn't let me in. Which is sound, whatever. Air prerogative. I'd have been different. And I actually got messages from McDonald's because like it went bad viral, that, do you know what I mean? It went big. And they were like, yeah, she should let you in. We're sorry about that, whatever. People now think I turned up at Mackies at 4:30 in the morning and said to some 16-year-old girl, get that fucking McFlurry machine on now or I'm going to fucking get you sacked. And then when she didn't, thought I went to Twitter and was like, here's a picture of this fucking horrible girl. She won't give me a fucking McMuffin at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And that's not what happened. Yeah. So then every time I tweeted anything for a couple of months, people would be like, you're still trying to get Mackies workers sacked on that? Still trying to get people to send skips to some Mackies woman's address? And it was never the way it was. I still understand what I did, but still, I was still being a fucking divvy and I'd have took the piss out of someone doing the same thing. Obviously not me best moment.
But the story changes, doesn't it, by the time it's got through it.
And to this day, if I could prove it to you now, if I tweet something about Everton now, you could set a 17-minute clock and there'll be some cunt with a Dixie Dean profile photo. Alex Iwobi, 17. It'll be, yeah, but you still tried to bum a Mackies girl against the will, though, didn't you? Like,
bum a Mackies girl against the will?
It's like
the worst one I ever had, someone commented, isn't this the lad who tried to kidnap someone who works in Mackies? Like, the things, but I can't even reply to one of them. No. I can't go, actually, that's not what happened, because then you just become. It's so, and it is funny, but I can't see the humour in it. It's the one thing that's happened in my life that bothered me that I've never done material about because I have got no sense of humour with it because it got taken to such extreme non-truths. I've got no way of going, now here's the funny side of that. It just isn't in my thing. So like when I get the tweets now, I do laugh about it. And that's the one thing people screenshot and send to me because I don't see them because it's not from people who follow me. But like someone will be like, "Have you seen it? I've replied to your thing," and they buzz off it. And I've got to just be like, and it's so annoying. And I'll try and do stand up about it one day, but I just never got around to it.
But it's like it's literally the episode of Extras, isn't it? So where he's like, "Oh, I wish that kid would shut up." And it turns out to be disabled. And the tabloids get all of it. Went, "Oh, you punched a Down syndrome lad, didn't you?" Or something. Just gets further and further. Mate. We had one, didn't we? I just go, "Why are you fuming?"
I've seen that.
Why are you fuming, lad?
Why are you fuming? I'm not fuming. I just think I'm funny.
Stop fuming, lad. Not
first time we tag team someone together.
Yeah, but it was doing good cop, bad cop, weren't we?
Yeah.
He was like sending our stats and stuff, and I just went, "Lad, you could listen. We're obviously not for everyone. It's fine."
And it's obviously not when we are putting out, and especially Paul who puts it out like he's fucking ruthless. So we are everywhere, you know what I mean? And it's like You know, I understand we are on people's timelines and that, but obviously we're just fucking...
But they can just block it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to... Like, there's comedians I don't like, but I wouldn't go on and start saying stuff about them. You know what I mean? I just do that.
We do on Patreon.
Yeah, do it on Patreon.
Oh, yeah, for a laugh.
Yeah, the paywall.
Yeah, the paywall.
Just don't be horrible where people can see
yeah,
it.
that's what
the
I don't get,
person
like,
you don't like.
Yeah.
Why are you why are you atting them?
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like, I think you're shite. Cool. Why do I need to know you think I'm shite?
I know.
Like, it's just annoying.
It's like they want to invite a pile on from the mates, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it.
exactly.
Like
They're doing it for
towards,
points with the mates, but
Yeah,
do it in
yeah.
your fucking WhatsApp group.
I know.
Slag people off behind their back like a good person.
Like a real man.
Yeah.
Not face to face.
Be a snidey little bitch like the rest of us.
Yeah,
That's how you do it. That's how to be a good person. Just be a cunt when the person you're being a cunt about
Doesn't
can't
seem-
hear
I
you.
hate when people say, I just say it how it is, like it is a positive trait.
Yeah.
But you've got no emotional intelligence then.
No, but no nice
just
person
relax.
has ever said that.
No.
Mother Teresa was never like, do you know what? I just say it how it is, mate. These kids are sick and I'm putting it out there. Like, it was never that. She just got on with helping sick kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking terrible personality trait.
And it's got some good PR, that personality trait. What personality trait's got good PR that's actually bad? I think that directness, saying it how it is.
I don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck.
This shows like a lack of empathy as well too. Like you're like, I know you can think someone's a cunt, but you don't have to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Just be sound.
We're all
But also, my favourite thing in the world is when someone's like, they put like comedian.
Oh, mate.
Or like,
I'd
oh,
live
you'll
for
never
it.
make it. What someone put on one of my
Live
TikTok
for it.
videos recently, you'll never make it, you'll never be on TV, you'll never be selling out the Apollo. And I just replied with the link to me live the Apollo set. I've already done it, you soft cunt. Just look at the next video long, it's a clip from it. Like, do you want to see our Patreon page? I'm sound.
Yeah, I know. How many's on now?
It's closing in on 22.
Lovely that. Congratulations. That's what you want to be, innit?
And full in front of us.
21, 758.
Well, 450 in front of us. 60?
Give or take.
60,
It's like
yeah.
dipping at the end of the site of the month.
You're flying now.
Well, we're doing well, yeah.
1500?
Is it?
1500.
Yeah.
15.
Fine, isn't it?
I seen like a graphic the other day.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard to grow a Patreon.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, definitely.
People look at ours and go, oh, well, we'll just do that.
Oh, mate,
it's fucking
This
like,
has been 18 months fucking slugfest, mate. It's
and
been-
people don't really.
Look, that's from the chief. We
Like,
just turn up. We do fuck off.
No.
Thing is, that's what I do. But like our team, the amount of work that goes into our Patreons, fucking.
Oh, yeah, they don't see that. Do they?
Like they don't, and other comedians don't see it. They're just like, oh yeah, you're doing well. It's just like it's mad how it keeps growing, and it's like, no, we like we've just
constant.
spent 30 grand going to Nashville to film it.
Oh, yeah.
Like we can't make money back off Nashville ever, but like we'll make something incredible that is then part
lost
of a back
leader.
catalogue that lasts forever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We'll do a cheap
That-
one where we just go on a night out.
That's like when, I think this is real, Tesco put
Yeah,
mints at the front of the till.
you nearly had me. Halfway through that, you were doing well, and then it went.
Tesco put chewing gum at the front of the till.
Why?
Lost leader.
No, chewing gum's not a loss leader.
Oh, what is it?
That's an impulse buy.
Oh,
We're
is
not
it?
making a loss on chewing gum because like people are coming in for the chewies. That's not how it
Oh,
works.
yeah.
It's the exact
Go on,
opposite.
explain
of
it
that.
to me.
So what they'll do is they'll buy Kellogg's Frosties for £2 a box. And they'll sell them for $1.89 because then people go, have you seen the Frosties are offered at Tesco? They go in, they make a 10 pence loss on that box. But while you're in there, you'll also buy milk, you'll buy bread, you'll buy butter. And they've made a 10 pence loss because their advert is Frosties $1.89. But everything else you bought in
That's
there.
not Tesco's advert, you. Frosties, $1.89. It would be good, though.
Yeah.
And I think that could maybe happen.
That's like Tesco.
I might be doing
when
a
they
job
sell
for the supermarket next
Frosties.
week.
They buy Frosties for £2 a box, and they go Frosties for $1.89 because when they're in, they buy it, and when you're in there, they'll also get eggs and bread. It's called a lost
Yeah, but
leader.
the next time I
Can
go
you edit that
Tesco,
to make me?
the next time I go Tesco, I'm just going to go in and buy a box of Frosties.
Oh,
And be
1-0.
up 11p. yeah.
You don't know what their loss leader is.
Just eating dry fucking Frosties.
Stupid cunts.
Better look next
I've got your 10p here.
Fucked
So
it because
is
you
the
bought a
chewing
bag.
with the front end because that's the maximum profit, though? It's a good profit, aren't you?
They put stuff at the front that you can just go, oh, I'll have that as well. It's just easy things. That's why there's
yeah.
like single bottles at the front and
Yeah,
like Dr Pepper and that.
I love impulse buys, man.
You never see like a big thing at the front because you're not just gonna add it in.
Yeah. Do you still live in town, by the way?
Still live in town.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up buying somewhere. I thought it was going to be the end of this year, but my tour's going to be too manic.
I've just moved into town myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
St Thomas Street.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's got one of those doorless apartments.
Yeah. I locked myself out. So I had to put my door through.
Did you?
Yeah, it took me 2.5 hours.
To put your door through?
Yeah.
Now you must be knackered booting that.
I was, yeah. By the time I got in, a frame fell, everything broke, and just got into bed.
Yeah.
Fucked. And then I woke up next day and was like, fuck. But yeah, I've just moved into town myself, but I haven't been going out though, you know. That which I haven't thought it would be. Did you? Because you didn't, yeah?
I went out a lot in the first, but I also was like in the middle of a fucking mental breakdown that I thought it was like me living life. I had a really expensive, well put together mental breakdown because of a breakup.
Yeah, you wasn't yourself on your birthday, like when I come to your birthday.
No, but that was the worst it was.
Yeah,
that was the worst. Like I went home at fucking 10 to midnight on my own 30th birthday.
I know.
I was in a fucking skip because of it, but
Yeah.
after that I bought a Range Rover and got an apartment in town that was 3 times my rent in West Derby.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking sick, this. And then once I come out of it in like July and I was like, oh fucking hell, I've been mentally ill for 6 months. I was like, fuck am I doing here?
Just because you're out all the time.
What?
That's not a sign of mental illness.
What do you mean?
I'm living life.
But I loved it. Like I had a good few months, but then I realised what I've been doing.
blowout in it, and then you've got to rein it in, haven't you?
Then I went, okay.
Did you ever feel like you were going to get lost in the in that fucking game? Like,
No, because I wasn't doing drugs and shit. I was just like going out with my mates and different mates in different groups of lads.
Just socialising it because you don't end up being on your own. Like, you want to go
because
out
then you're alone with your thoughts.
Yeah,
and like I didn't realise at the time. I've been quite bad with breakups in the past where I'm like, oh, that's over and it's good because it was a bad relationship. So like
Tesco's that one to do an advert. Frosties, $1.89.
It's my life insurance quote.
Is it? Yeah, I'm saying.
You are well out the mental health hole.
Yeah, Dan Nightingale sorted us life insurance via the podcast company.
Fucking hell.
Because he's worried because he's got a lump on his foot.
Are you all hypochondriac as well?
Yeah. It's good that I'm getting it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I went for an MRI a couple of weeks ago.
I was spending on fucking Frosties.
I don't have anything, mate.
£3 a month for life insurance.
Never get any. I'm not registered to a dentist, an optician, or a doctor.
Get my teeth sorted.
Got to get turkeys.
No. I got offered them last week though for free, like in the place Paul went.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't want them now. Because they're not your fucking teeth, are they?
No.
When someone's got turkey teeth, they're not your teeth. They've got a fucking plastic gum shield in.
You can get that Cosmos of Bonding, can't you?
That's what I'm getting.
That you're getting. That's pretty good.
So this is getting straight in.
It's basically like the other stuff that they make like fillings and that with, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they just plaster all over it, over your teeth. Make them straight.
But they're your own teeth.
Your own teeth, though, yeah. Just like a layer on top of it.
Have you seen Paul Smith's teeth?
Yeah.
That his teeth. Not his...
No, I've seen his... Yeah, I've seen
and
his...
it's terrible. That's my sleep paralysis demon. Every time I wake up and can't move, it's just that picture of Paul Smith there.
There's that one in it that they used to market him with. It just bangs out in that.
Have you seen the picture we're talking about?
And maybe the one where he's leaning.
No, the one
marching
where he shaved his teeth down.
Oh yeah, like dolphins.
Oh.
Isn't it mad dentistry?
It is, yeah.
I love humans, me. Do you know, like, how the fuck have they come up with the idea to fix teeth, man? Do you know what I mean? What is toothache, really?
Because they hurt, don't they? And they go, shit, you would have to stop that from hurting.
I know, but why has someone just got to know what to do here?
They haven't. It's obviously tried different methods.
Here's the thing. Do you know cavemen? Yeah. They knew about headaches before they knew where the head was. Swear down, mate.
Right, I'm going to need you to just expand on that.
So, there's evidence.
Surely they were like, ache in this.
Oh, no, that's... Well,
ache in this.
The theory is, caveman die. I'm speaking like their medical journals now. Caveman die. They knew the concept of thought. So when a caveman die, skull smash with rock, because they thought that's where the thoughts come out of, like a conceptual thing. How mad's that? How good's that? Do you know what I mean?
So they all have mental health problems?
No, they're just like...
Stupid.
Human intuition. It's fucking great, man. What will we come up with?
That's not humans, is it? Like, dogs learn how to walk and piss, like, quickly.
Yeah.
Quicker than humans. Dogs come out walking. You seen a baby try and walk?
Have you seen a dog try and make toast? 1-0 dog, lad. What? Don't give a shit about your 9 lives. That's cats.
I wonder when people started getting mental illness. Like, surely it was just survival for ages, and then what point?
When live that your pole started booking it. Shut up. So is that a 2 that you give us?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
enjoying
quick. You
that.
have to come back again, mate. By the time.
But
Come.
let's be honest, you're here for a reason.
What's that reason?
Anything's just plug.
Plug in Frosties at Tesco.
2 specials that I put on YouTube earlier this year, Imperious and Juicy. Juicy is completely fictional for legal reasons.
That was fantastic, by the way.
Have you watched it?
I have it, mate.
Thank you very much.
Very good, mate. Very good.
Tour is on sale, going all around Europe and the UK. I'm also doing Australia and America, but they're not on sale yet.
Oh, Europe, lads.
Europe is I start in Europe. So my first tour date is Copenhagen. Do Copenhagen, Oslo.
Have you played abroad before?
No.
Like Europe, I know you've done America.
I'll do Dubai, haven't you?
I've done Dubai and I've done America. Copenhagen, Oslo, Stockholm, Helsinki, Paris, and Harlem, which is just outside Amsterdam.
Not Amsterdam?
It's just outside Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
And then we start October in the UK. And Liverpool's nearly sold out at the Empire. That's not till next March, and it's already nearly gone. And Manchester Apollo is the 9th of December.
And extra dates in London, Leicester Square.
2 extra dates in London. Carlisle's already sold out, but we're not adding another one there because it's fucking Carlisle. But yeah, we had 2 dates in London. One of them sold out. One of them is on 90%-ish. So we added 2 more.
Sound. My own tour is also on sale.
Yes.
2 Manchester sellouts already. 3rd one is on its way. Liverpool sold out. We'll probably have an extra date by the time this is out. So it's just the Chief is on holiday. Leeds extra date. Chester extra date is coming. We're just waiting on Danny Mac to read.
That can be a while. We all love Danny, but he replies as and when he can be asked.
Chester 2025. And Hull's now on sale. And lots of other dates on my website, hwgreenroompodcast.com.
What about Southampton?
Right. Listen.
He's not selling.
Listen, Matt Letizia, James Ward-Prowse, Kyle Walter-Peters, who I love you all. Buy a fucking ticket.
Is Southampton going downhill?
It's not going downhill.
It's not selling out.
But it's not Richard of York. It's neither up nor down.
Okay.
Duke of York, whatever.
I've refused to do York for years because I hate it.
Yeah.
I think it's a festering shithole, but it's actually beautiful. But like the gigs are it's so nice that the people don't appreciate comedy.
Yeah,
it's like they laugh like that. So I've done loads of little club gigs over the years. I opened for Manford at the theatre there. Yeah. And I've just never enjoyed it. And I've slagged it off for a long time on Have a Word. Live Nation go, you got to do York. It's the capital city of the county of Yorkshire. Yeah. Like you've got to, and you'll sell tickets. It's the night before. It's the second to last date. It's the night before Liverpool. We have sold 6% of the tickets.
Yeah, of course you have. You've been slagging them off.
Yeah, but then they should be trying to come out and prove me wrong.
But you're doing
Leeds.
Leeds.
Lynch
Oh, you are doing Leeds.
No, sorry, 16%. And it is like a 1,500 seater. So we've sold some tickets, but...
I had to move my Leeds date because you was on.
Because I was on.
Yeah, so my tour manager was like, oh, well, I'm going to have to move the Leeds date. There's someone else I know what can flip the sales. So I went, mate, I'll take anyone on. He went, is Adam doing the varieties? I went, no, I'll do the 30th. I would prefer it Halloween time, please.
I cancelled Coventry for Dan. So Dan's in Warwick. And I got offered the Albany in Coventry.
Yeah, just a split.
I'm just not doing Coventry. There wasn't another date, so I just said, just fuck it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, tickets available at both our relative websites, adamrowe.co.uk.
Should have done Leeds the same dates as me, and you could have opened for me, and I could have opened
for you. That's a good double line.
Hi guys, my next gig is here for Spiky Mike in July 2025. Make sure you get your tickets out soon.
Not even messing.
Tony Callum Friends, Tuesday the 9th of May at the fucking Gaff Hot Water Comedy.
Yeah.
Please go. Actually, no, I'm not even going to
I
sell
can't
tickets
make
because
it.
it's sold out.
Very
very
not
close.
there.
A few tickets left, like about 10, 12.
Good lineup though.
Brilliant lineup. And then the next day, I'm opening for Paul Smith in the Isle of Man. Yes. So
Lovely.
Go
and buy our stuff.
Yeah.
Please.
Are you listening?
Getting a kebab, me.
Bye.
Yeah.
Nice one.